Bam. I tried my best to do that as streamlined as I could, but you can still see it glitch in and glitch out. What is going on, everyone? My name is wait, that's not how it goes. Let's go back. Welcome everyone to the Ominus show, the show that talks about comics, comics gate, pop culture, anything that's out there that's happening, that's going on at the time, at the moment. I am your host. My name is Elliot Rodriguez. You can see my name right here. And yeah, I got a great show for you guys today. There's a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Ominus. We're going to talk about Warlock poll. There's a poll, which is also pinned in the chat. That's what I have up for you guys today. No more Avenging Death campaign. The campaign is over. No more 3 shows in a week, 10 shows in a week. No more shows at night, drawing at night. No more. I'm back to my normal schedule. I'm drawing again. I'm super happy. I'm drawing. Whee! I have enough to show you like a whip, a work in progress pic, but I don't want to reveal this just yet because I may get in trouble. It's not my artwork. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Drawing again. I got a lot of great stuff coming out, and also and we're going to talk about today the fallout of the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And I'm just super surprised and blown away, and just just surprised and shocked by everything that's happened since that went down. A lot of things are moving very fast, and yeah, it's really interesting. So the first things first. All right, I think the first thing that everyone wants to know, wants to hear, is what happened with the campaign. The campaign is a monumental success. Yes, it's a monumental success. I don't know how else to say it. Super happy and excited with how everything went out with the campaign. We closed out on Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we closed out with 149 backers, which is amazing, incredible. I tripled the numbers from the digital release from 2 years ago. I tripled the numbers. I had 50 backers for the digital campaign. I got 150 for the physical campaign. So that's amazing. Thank you very much to everyone in Comicsgate. I can't thank everyone enough. The list is too long for me to just go by everyone's name, but I'm going to try my best. I want to start off with thanking Ethan. He had me on his show. Actually, he had me on his show many times, but never to actually promote the book. So whatever, it's all good. I'm not complaining. Ethan was, but I'm very happy because Ethan was able to. He put up with me for a long time while I gave him super chats and then constantly kept reminding people about the campaign. So he was great. John Malin helped me out that Monday night. He showed off the. He showed off the link. I want to say thank you to Mandy, Shane, Dale. I was on Ballers that night for closeout. I was also on Pimp My Comic with them, and they had me on their show twice. And just super thankful to them. Thankful to Katie Did. The numerous times that I've been on her channel to talk about my book, talk about things that are going on in Comicsgate stuff. So it's always a pleasure to be there. Super thankful for them for hosting me. The Dawn Show Studio, Dave Brink had me on the show a bunch of times. No, he had me on the show once. No, thank you to Joe, Sean, Gooch. If Gooch is out there listening, thank you very much for your support, man. I would love to have you on the show one time if we can make that work. But Gooch. Thank you to Peter Orchard, Jake from Tail End Studio. Thank you to everyone out there. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to Frederick Gumont came on the show. Patrick Quinlan, Sean Salter. Thank you to everyone. Warlock, Tom Tuttle, Peter Gilmore. He kept retweeting a lot. Shout out to him. He's got a show on Friday nights. Tomorrow night's got a great show. Every Friday night, you got a great show for Peter Gilmore. Be sure to check that out. Who else? everybody, just everybody out there. Ben Soto, he helped me out a lot. He's helping out a lot. Uh, Michael Ferraro for campaigning. The backers, everybody in this chat, thank you so much. You guys make this possible. Thank you to my sister for all her support. Scribe is in the chat all the time. Thank you very much, man. I'm gonna DM you about that transition thing because I want to look into it, but I don't have deep pockets, so I'm gonna see what I can do. But I would love to have like some of your work on the show. That would be great. And I was only a minute late. Yeah, I just had last. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to not be late because I need to conserve as much time as possible with everything that I have to do because I got to draw and I'm back at drawing, so I want to. And we're bringing the wheel today. And maybe a little bit because there's a few things that I have to talk about. And then from there, you guys can take over the show and then let me know what you guys want to talk about. If you have any topics, put them in the chat, and I'll bring the wheel up. It did better than the Ripper version. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a super small creator, super small. I'm the smallest of the smallest creators out there. And I did 149 with backers. That was like my goal was that. Well, number one, my goal was to get funded. I got funded. I hit 2K and I was like, shit, yes, we did it, and then some. 3K was like I think was out of my reach. 4K, I had no idea, and but yeah, I opened up the campaign. We opened up the campaign last week, Friday, and then that day that we reopened it, 10 backers. In total, we got 24 more backers. We hit 4.5K, which is great. The Stripe account already took their cut. One of my comics took their cut, so I don't have exactly 4.5K at my disposal, but I got a good amount where I can make things happen. So I'm super happy about that. And yeah, man, everybody takes their cut. Everybody takes their cut, and then whatever's left, I have to work with that. So yeah, I learned a lot about the campaign, about pricing. Also, I think $10 is a good price. I'm going to up it up a little bit for some profit, for some kind of profits. And the profits, any profits that I make off the book is going to go right back into it because I need to get colors done, and colors cost money, so I'll do that. But super happy with the campaign, super happy with all support, and yeah. So where are we now? What is next? What is next? What comes next? What's up, Ben? Ben is in the chat. Hail to the chat. Hail to you, man. Thank you, Tib. I also want to give. Wait, everybody, calm down. I want to give the biggest round of applause and the praise for my wife. She has put up with so much crap from me over these days because doing the show, doing drawing, and being alert with everything takes me away from family time, and this, I mean, it's super. Any man out there knows it's super difficult to juggle all these things that we have to do. But the one thing that we have to give priority to always and forever is family. And so I've been enjoying these last days, just drawing when I can and hanging out with the family. So I have to give all the praise to her. That's why her and my daughter, they get one entire page dedicated to them because I mean they could get the book entire dedicated to them, no, but I made sure that I say thank you to them because without them I wouldn't be able to do this. No? So thank you to them. Always thankful. I'll hook you up. Yeah, thanks, man. How's all you? Well, Tank, what's going on? Thank you very much to Tank. Tank is also super helpful with everything. Thank you very much for sharing the links out, coming on the show. He offered also to host me for the closeout, but I couldn't make it for the closeout because I'm back at work. So night times are super difficult for me to get on. And so, yeah, that sucks, though. Yeah. That's the thing with artists. No, we put everything we got into the art, into comics, into entertaining. That sometimes family falls behind a little bit, so we got to make sure to never lose sight of what's important. So yeah. So anyways, what is So yes, I try my best to make sure that I don't do that because I love my wife, I love my family, and so yes. Now, what is next with the campaign? We are You got a backer during the closeout? Sweet. Thanks, man. Nice. I appreciate you, man. And so the campaign is closed, and I have we're right now we are waiting for payout. So the money got processed to Stripe, It's in Stripe. It's in our Stripe account right now, and then it's going to get processed to that so that it can get into the bank accounts, and then from there we'll start buying everything that we need. So we got some of the payout already, but we have to wait. I want to wait. I'm sorry. I want to wait until we have all the money, and then when we have all the money available, then start buying what we have to buy. So we'll get the books, we'll get the prints. Don't forget, you're getting prints. Everybody's getting a print. You're getting your book, you're getting your print. We got my sister's got the cards already. She's got the cards ready to go. She's got the sketch cards. I sent her the sketch cards weeks ago. So we have that. And so yeah, as soon as we get the books in, we get some more shipping material in. We'll start going and running through fulfillment. I calculate that we're going to start with fulfillment Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So next week's show, I should be able to give you an update on fulfillment. And yeah, uh, the initial estimated time of fulfillment was October 15th, but there was 2 weeks. There's 2 weeks that we practically lost or got delayed because of that glitch at closeout. There's 2 weeks there so we may be 2 weeks behind. I don't want to make an official announcement yet because I think we can make it still by October 15th. I still think we can make it, so I'm pretty confident in our capacity to do that. And so next week I'll give you information about the books that we bought, prints that you're going to get, because you're going to get this sweet. I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to just say it. I'm going to show you guys. You're going to get everyone who backed is going to get this print. Wait, where is it? Everyone who backed a physical reward, a physical tier, is going to get this print right here. A print of this. All right, so you should expect a 6x9 print of this. It's not a big print. It's not big at all, but you're getting this with your book. All right, you're getting this with your book. You're going to get your book. You're going to get your print, and yeah. So look forward to that next week. I'll give you guys more details on how we are with fulfillment. Chris Oury is in the chat. Thank you very much, Chris. Woo. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. Ben says, I think anyone involved in making something like this knows the loss of family time I've been spending almost every free moment in the garage. Yeah, it's that's exactly my situation also. Like right now I got free time, but and so my free time I'm doing the show. That's the only time that I have to do the show. So that's what I do. But as soon as the show's done, I got to go back to drawing and I got to go back to hanging out with the family. And yeah, when you're promoting, you gotta say, excuse me, I can't hang out. I gotta go promote the book and then promote the book. And so it was like that's why 2 months. It's 2 months of promoting the book. That's why I was like, I'm ready to wrap this thing up. Let's wrap it up and let's go and let's start getting these books out. So but yeah, no, so everything's okay now. No, so everything's back down to normal. Streaming once a week, drawing. I'm getting a lot done. I got a cover coming, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to explain a few things. Huh? And then Chris says the hero and villain covers got me. That was a good idea. Forced me to buy 2 books. Released it. Yes, yes, that was my idea. That's exactly my idea. Yeah, and yeah, that's exactly what I had thought because people normally go for the wraparound, and so you get the nice wraparound. But I thought, wouldn't it be cool if you could just get 2 books and then just like line them up? And so like if you want the complete image, you have to get the other book. That's kind of similar to that X-Men #1 thing, where like they had like the 5 secret covers, and you had to buy all 5 books to get all 5 covers. Like yeah, I got that. That's where I got the idea from, and it also came organically because the first cover, I'll show you guys. The first cover. Hold on. Wait. I'm going to bring the images up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It came to me organically also because the first image that I had was this. I submitted this to John Malin to give some critique. There's a video of that. I don't know where the video is, but he's giving critique on this, and he was just saying great things about the hatch work that I did here on the legs, on the rocks. He was really happy with how it came out. He didn't see the color version. He saw the black and white version, though. But here's the color version. And I was like, okay, John Malin just critiqued this. It wasn't that bad. He said some really nice things about it. I'd be an idiot not to put this as a cover, because I posted this. I remember when I posted this, everybody was really excited about it. So when I saw that I got that reaction from John, I was like, nope, I got to make this a cover. And I made it a cover, and I was like, okay, so I got my regular cover, I got my Deathmonger cover. I'm not going to leave my boy out, and leave Zadok without his own cover. So I was like, I'm going to do a cover with him. And I always think, and this is my thing, this is my thought process moving forward. So just so you guys know, I know that Zadok right now is not the pulling force of my comic, and so, but I do want people to include him in any purchases that they make. So how can I include Zadok, as a tag along with the comic? Attach him to Deathmonger, because people love Deathmonger. Deathmonger cover outsold everything that I got. This cover just was flying off the shelves. And so, like, how can I make it so that people can also get Zadok and not completely forget Zadok? I'll make it a connecting cover. Fuck it. Let's make it a connecting cover. And so we got this. Bam. We got these two covers connected side by side with that intention. Like, if you want to get Deathmonger, cool. But wouldn't it be cool also if you got the other Zadok one and they just formed this single image? That was my thought process. So yeah, Chris, I'm glad you got it. Awesome stuff, man. I hope you enjoy it when you get your books. I think it just makes like a really cool collector thing. And then lo and behold, like a few weeks after I showed off the cover, because I revealed this Zadok cover on Pimp My Comic, and lo and behold, 2 weeks later, you get the ass to ass cover. Now, I'm not saying that it's because of me. I'm not saying because of me. No. I just like to boast myself and say that shit. No, it's not because of me, because Shane's been around forever. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to sell books and stuff, man. So yeah. So Pity Ma's in the chat. Thank you, Pity Ma. You're an excellent person, excellent supporter. Super excited with everything that you're going to get, and yeah, it's just awesome stuff, man. Yeah, Chris, you're going to get the TMNT print also. No doubt, I stopped streaming on my channel to spend more time with my yeah. That's some of the reasons also why I took my breaks, also because you can't forget family. Family's super important. That is such a sick poster. Yeah, I want to make a poster out of this. I want to make like I don't know, like a poster campaign and just sell a bunch of posters, but I don't know if I have enough poster art, because you need to have like big art. And I don't know if I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll think about something also now. Chris says it's such a cool design. It's instantly what springs to mind when I see Ominus. Yeah, that's it. People have been saying that, and so I'm just gonna run with it. Best villain I've seen for a while. Yeah, awesome, man. 8-8 cover win. I'll put Zadok's ass and Deathmonger's ass together. Ass to ass. Yeah. I'll put Zadok's ass and Deathmonger's ass next to each other. What's going on, Shadowpunk? Chris just derailed me. I'm sorry. But what was I talking about? I was talking about fulfillment. What am I doing right now? Yeah. Okay, so I'm working on a cover for Fall of Man, and I want to give you guys a little history about me and Fall of Man. Fall of Man is the IP of Paul Bird. Paul Bird is the creator of Fall of Man. He's also the letterer of Ominus. I didn't know he did lettering, and when I found out he did lettering, I asked him to letter a few pages to see what it's like. Because before I found out about Paul, I was seriously thinking of getting Eric Weathers, like everybody else in CG. Because I mean he's the best guy to go to for lettering. So just to show you some of the pages. Where's all my stuff? So hold on, let me just show this to you. Share screen. Yeah, so Paul is the guy who's doing the lettering on the book. So these letters, that's Paul's job. That's Paul's work. And so this costs money. This is not free. This costs money also. And so sometimes I'm able to pay him, and sometimes I'm not. And so when I can't pay him, I came to an agreement with him to do art in exchange for lettering, and we just recently started that. But yeah, I came across Paul because he hired me for a commission way back when to do a piece for his Fall of Man comic, and yeah, I did that piece. I'm going to show that to you guys. I did that piece, and I did several other pieces. So what can I put here? Yeah, let's take a look at this. So I did. This is the first piece that I did for Paul. All right, so this is a Follow Man cover. This is dated back to 2022. That's when I first started working with Paul, 2022. And so I did this piece. He got that colored, and then this is the bad guy. This is basically like superheroes versus kaiju's. Like I like to think of it like X-Men versus kaiju's, because they got powers like the X-Men. No? They don't got there's no Wolverine or Cyclops or anything, but I mean there's superheroes with different sets of powers. Now you got this magma, there's a hot magma guy. You got the lightning guy. His name is Kalat. You got Ash. And I keep forgetting all of their names. But yeah, this is the first one. And then I did this one. This is the cover for Fall of Man 2. And here's with the trade dress. Here's the Fall of Man 2. And I did a team pick also. Here's the entire team. This is also way back 2023. So I've been doing artwork for Paul for a while. And and with Paul, we went back and re-lettered the entire book of Ominus. So he did the lettering, and then we went back and did it all over again. And so so in exchange, I have to do I'm doing art with for cover number 3, for issue number 3. I'm working on it right now, and so right now I'm giving this priority over the campaign, even because I was supposed to have this done a long time ago. So I was supposed to have this done like early September, and now we're in the 18th. So I'm going past my deadline, and I don't like that. So I want to finish this. I should finish this. When is it? I want to finish it this week, but today's Thursday already. Fuck. I may finish this next week because Paul is going to he's going to launch his campaign on Bancroft's channel, and I would like for this cover to be ready by then. So I would like for him to reveal the character on the cover on Bancroft's show on Friday. So that's my deadline, and so I want to finish that. And as soon as I'm done with this, it's full steam ahead with the Ominus campaign. So that's currently what I'm working on. So I'm going to finish this cover, and then we'll go back to the fulfillment of Ominus. So, and I'm also waiting. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm waiting for the payout for the money for Ominus. Also, we got the first part of it, but not all of it in. And so once that comes in, we'll start with fulfillment and buying all of the stuff that we have to buy. So that's the news in regards to Ominus. So we're waiting, and then I'm working on a piece of art right now. What I have pinned in the chat is something else that I want to share with you guys. I have the link right here. What you're looking at is the Warlock poll for top 10 favorite creators. Please vote today. Vote now, please. For the people watching, please vote now. For the people watching this on replay, please vote. You have to pick 6 of your favorite creators. Pick any 5 you like, and then please give me a slot. Yes, please give me a slot. Click on Elliot Rodriguez for Ominus. I'm not going to be on this list forever. So during the time that I am on the list, I would like to make the most of it. Because Ominus, I mean, once we fulfill and once the campaign is done and closed out, I think my name is going to like pop off the I think, and I suspect that'd be the way that it goes. So here's the link. Click it. Vote twice. Tell everybody to vote. Tell your mom to vote. Tell everybody to vote. And yeah. So please, I have that pinned in the chat. Please vote. We'll know the results. I don't know. We'll know the results. in a few days, a few weeks. I don't know. But yeah, I got that in the chat also. So let's see. Showed off the campaign, showed off that. Uh, all right. The next thing that I want to show, wait, is the return. I think that's it. I think that's all that I really wanted to talk about. Now from here, we'll take it down to you. So here's the wheel. It's back. It's back with a vengeance. So what topics do you want to put in here to talk about? I have a few topics that I wanted to talk about. Drama. Wait, let's hold on. I'm gonna put Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. I want to put Fallout. I would like to talk about that for a minute. Also, what else can we talk about? Yeah, we can always put CG drama. It's always there. And what other topics would you guys like to talk about? Let me know. Paul does lettering. What the heck? Yeah, Paul does lettering. He's a letterer. I saw he entered the contest and he won the contest, and that's where I saw him from. I was like, wait, my reaction was the same as yours. Like, what, he does lettering? And so I looked at his work and I liked it. I think it's good. I think there's obviously no room to improve. But yeah, I mean, the great thing with Paul is that he's very receptive of any changes that you like to make. If you want to improve on stuff or change stuff, he's very receptive and he works with many different things. You can also like give him like a picture, like I want something to look like this, and he'll do that for you. You know, so I recommend him. He's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, man. Dennis, thank you very much also for all your support during the campaign. I can't wait for you to get your books, and I really appreciate all of your support, man. It says no hype 2 female co-protagonists for next book, A2A Business. Yeah. Oh, you don't want Zadok and Deathmonger ass? Oh man, great cover. Who colored it? Which one? Well, out of all of the pictures that are shown, all of them are colored by the same colorist. El Ordaz is the name. He's the name of the colorist. He's the colorist on Ominus, and he's the colorist on right here, Emmanuel Ordaz. You can contact him also. He's on X, but he's mostly active on Instagram. Take a look for him on Instagram as Menio. I can't say enough great things about Menio. Menio is a freaking awesome colorist. He's a professional colorist. He does really great work, super fast, quick turnaround. I mean, I think that guy lives in the basement. I don't know, but the guy does really great work. I'm joking, just in case. But he does really great work, really fast. And he's also receptive. Like if you give, hey, I want to change this, I want to change this, he'll do that for you, no problem at all. And I've been working with him for a long time. You know, so we're going to continue working together. And we're going to continue working together in the with the graphic novel that's coming up. So yeah, so he's always be there. He's always going to be present on Ominus. Thank you very much, DB, for voting. My cats will vote. Thank you very much for each and every one of your cats. Thank you, Tank. I appreciate it. So give me topics. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Say it. What would you guys like to talk about? Charlie Kirk, CG drama. Let's see. Man, there was something else that I wanted to share. Yeah. Let's look at conspiracy theories. And what else can we talk about? Charlie Kirk, CG drama. Yeah. I got an idea. We could talk about how do I add? Oh shit. I want to add more. Octagon opinion. Is that thing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. What else happened? I don't know. What else? Give me some opinions. Give me some information. Cool art you found. What are you talking about? But yeah. Oh yeah, and that's also one thing that I want to share with you that I saw today. Um, I was taking a look at this just now. This is my artwork. Yeah, Emmanuel Ordaz, he colored this. Someone else colored. Jimmy G was the colorist of this artwork. It was not Emmanuel. It was Jimmy G, a guy named Jimmy G. Emmanuel Ordaz colored this one. Emmanuel also colored this one back in the day. I still got the original for that. This is something that I wanted to show off. I don't know if Shadowpunk remembers this. I don't know if you remember this or not. But when Shadowpunk was on the show last week or a few weeks ago, I think I showed off really quickly fan art that I did. I did a nice fan art piece. It's been sold. I don't have it with me, but it's a fan art piece that I did of Shadowpunk. And I remember back then that Ben Soto took a stab at the colors on the piece, and this is my fan art piece with colors by Ben Soto. That's his name right there. BS. BS. It's a bunch of BS. So this artwork is a collab that I did with Ben Soto. And this is from way back in 2022, 2023, I would like to say. And this looks great. This looks nice. But I think Ben has improved a lot as a colorist since this piece. Yeah, there's some technique. Yeah, I think he's improved a lot since drawing this piece. And yeah, so me and Ben and Shadowpunk, we go way back. It says cool are your hidden gems, things that are cool but most people don't know about. What do you mean? That's cool as fuck. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. Hidden gems. You want to put that as a topic? I think you talk about a topic. I don't know. Let's take a look. All right, so let's talk about these topics here. If you have something else that you want to talk about, please let me know in the chat, and I will put it on here. Both of you have leveled up a bunch since that piece. Yeah, topic. Okay, cool. Hidden gems. Hidden gems. You guys have to share also. No, it's not just me talking about this. You guys got to also share in the chat. Like, what do you mean with hidden gems? What are you talking about? All right, so let's spin the wheel. Shit. How do we spin this wheel? Spin. Oh, yeah. All right, so I guess I showed you mine, right? My hidden gem was this piece. I don't think you guys have ever seen that. Maybe you have. I don't know how long you guys have been following me, but yeah. Excuse my brother. He's a little slow from what is it? From I'm too slow to tell you. From Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, let me see if I can find a hidden gem. A hidden piece of art that people have not seen from me. Oh, I got something that no one's ever seen. Hold up. Here's my hidden gem. Nobody's ever seen this. I've never shared this out. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Let me know if you see that in the chat. You guys see that, right? This is Bluey. This is Bluey fan art. This is not an official Bluey piece. It looks really good. This is Bluey fan art. I did this for my daughter. I did this this year for my daughter. I never showed this. I never shared this out on social media. But this is a Bluey fan art piece that I did for my daughter. And I have this tradition with my daughter that every year I draw something for her birthday. So this is the piece that I did for her 7th birthday. So for her 7th birthday, I was like, "What do you want me to draw you?" He's like, "Draw Bluey." Okay, just Bluey? No, draw the whole family. Draw the whole family. Yeah, and I want to see the word Bluey at the top. It's like, fuck. And yeah, I got a bunch of other artwork that I haven't shared off yet, but here's my hidden gem. I want to share out this one, Bluey. Yeah, it's my line art. I could show you the. Maybe I could find the black and white. Do I have the black and white here? Should. I'm looking for the black and white art. Give me a second. I do. 1 second. Here it is. Here's the black and white art. And it's amazing what everything that Emmanuel is able to do, though, because all I did was just draw lines. I didn't really render anything. I didn't really do much. I just did straight line work, and I was going back at it over and over again with the pencils because it's a lot. Line weights, line weights, thin lines, thick lines, shadows, where it needed to be. I didn't draw anything to indicate a background. Nothing. I just drew the characters and then Bluey. And I said, "Here you go, Emmanuel, color it." And then he colored it. He did a great job. I think he really did a great job with that. So let's just show you again. There's the Bluey. That's his contribution to the art. So you can see what a good colorist can do for your work. He complimented this piece a lot. He put in clouds in the back. He put in the ground. Yeah, great piece altogether. And that's my hidden gem. Now, what about you guys? If your career is over. Hey, wait, crap! I didn't mean to. Crap. Hey, but I don't have on any Bluey shirts, by the way. No, this is not me wearing a Bluey shirt. I'm doing this for my daughter. Yeah, so this is not. I got Spider-Man, like a real man. That's really good and 100% on brand. Yeah, that's what I went for. Very cool. Thank you. My career's over. Crap. I missed the Bluey thing with my kids, so I have no idea really what it is. Yeah, it's a TV show. It threw me for a loop because the Blue character, this is the main character, and the main character's name is Bluey, and you would assume that it's a boy, but no, Bluey is a girl. And why is Blue? Bluey looks just like her dad, which, if with many cases, the daughter, it really looks like the father in many cases, though. And this is also another Bluey's sister. Her name is Bingo, and that's the mom. I forgot the mom's name, and I forgot the dad's name. But yeah, it's a good TV show. This guy makes like all dads look bad. If you ever see the show, this guy's like a crazy. I don't know how he does it. I can't do it, and this guy's putting too much pressure on me, so I don't like it. But yeah, so that's what it is. It says my youngest daughter says the words. Says she wants 4 kids, and they're all going to be named after the Bluey character. Awesome. We were a My Little Pony house. Oh yeah, yeah. My daughter has that also, but what is it? Yeah, like she's no right. Yeah. She's like in and out with all kinds of things. But she had. I remember buying one pony for her. But yeah. So that's my hidden gem. What about you guys? Tank says hidden gem. Stowaway Netflix original movie. Netflix movies actually usually stink, but this slow burn has good twists and turns. Stowaway on Netflix. All right, cool. I'll check it out. I'll be sure to check it out. All right, so let's continue with the Wheel of Death. The ominous wheel. Done. Wait, get it out. I don't want to see it no more. Yeah, okay. Let's spin the wheel again. Yes, kind of. I may get in trouble. Hey, but if you're not getting in trouble, you're not doing anything right. Am I right? Am I right? Let me look for my conspiracy theory stuff, because there's a bunch of conspiracy theories out there in regards to Charlie Kirk and his death. Let me see if I find anything. All right. Warning for the people that are a little queasy about stuff. I'm going to show some images. Some of it is actual footage of Charlie's death. But you guys, well, no, I can't blame you guys because I was the one that put the topic up. But here we're going to take a look at some of the conspiracy theories. Let's take a look at this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. The type of one in the chat if you can hear this. Wait. Play the audio. What did I play? Oh, it's stopping. It's not playing. It's like stopping. Huh. I'm sorry for playing that, but this is like, let's move forward. This there are multiple weird things about this video, but let's bookmark that for now. Angle 2 from Charlie's left side. This video is extremely hard to find, as it has suspiciously been highly censored. If anyone has a higher, let me know. Original. Yeah, I'm going to read this. Read it correctly. I'm sorry. If anyone has a higher quality version, let me know. The original, which is recorded from another phone in this video, has been scrubbed everywhere I've looked. Pay attention to how the blood does not appear to come down from a hole in the neck as shown in the previous video. It appears to come up and out from the collar of his shirt. Internet sleuths have also spotted what appears to be a mysterious object inside his shirt. Now, what I've heard on official record, sorry. Yeah, there's no audio. I'm playing it, but the video is not, it's not like playing. Like it plays it and then stops, plays, stops. I don't know if that's like a sensitivity type thing. I don't know. But but yeah, I've seen that people have been saying that Charlie had a bulletproof vest under his shirt, so that's why it looks a little weird. But I don't know what this is trying to get at. And so here, Charlie Kirk is that a blood bag in his shirt, and so supposedly when he leans in, you're supposed to see like what appears to be a blood bag. But I'm assuming that that's happening. We see that illusion there because it's not a blood bag. It's his bulletproof vest. That's the at least what I understand. No, Tank says doesn't understand how real wounds work. Yeah, I've seen this the footage of him being shot, and it doesn't appear like it's from a different angle. It appears like it's coming straight from the front. I don't know. I'm not what is it called, like a forensic expert with ammunition like that. No, but yeah, so that's what yeah, I don't want to look at that over and over again. It says, remember how all the eyewitness accounts on September 10th said they saw him get shot in the chest? I don't remember anybody claiming that. And we all thought that was strange because the video spreading like wildfire online showed a bullet hole right there in his neck. So I don't want to look at that. The media has completely buried those accounts since then, filled the eyewitness account lineup with crisis actors, and the consensus has been fully decided by that one close-up video alone. Let's go back to the first video again, as there's something weird about the bullet hole itself. Watch how the hole moves unnaturally around after it appears on his neck. I'm not looking at that again. No. Sorry. Here's the unmanipulated video again, where the shirt protrusion and blood gush both appear to be coming from the burst that happens under his shirt. I'm not looking at that. Yeah, and then they go into a detail about how, yeah, I don't know. This thread was really interesting. There's something that I saw about a guy. There's a guy who took there's a camera behind Charlie, and they took yeah, this one here, for example.
Do you know how many mass shooters counting gang violence. Great. Not counting.
No, I don't want. Sorry, I'm sorry about that to people in the chat. But yeah, there's a bunch of conspiracy theories about that. So what do you guys think? No, what do you guys think? Let me know. I got the graveyard shift blood bag. Yes, I got that also. I actually got my graveyard shift books yesterday. I'll bring them out. It was what we called a chicken vest, a Kevlar soft vest. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Lay off the shrooms, bruh. Yeah, yo, yeah, I call BA. Yeah, I don't know. This video seems like counter propaganda or just a special. Yeah, I don't know. So that means that's the conspiracy that's out there. Some people think that Charlie was taken out in a different manner. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I can undo that. Let's take a look at some positive Charlie stuff. How about that? Here's something that I wanted to show. I will be attending this. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble. This is an homage that Peru is doing for Charlie Kirk. It's here in Lima. It's on Saturday, October 4th at 2 p.m. Yeah, the mayor of Lima is a right-wing conservative, and so I think that's one of the reasons why this is happening. But yeah, on that day, everybody's going to get together and it's not necessarily a vigil, but we're going to get together in honor of Charlie Kirk, and then he's a renowned figure. It says Peru será el primer país de Latinoamérica en rendir homenaje a Charlie Kirk. We're going to pay homage to Charlie. The next 4th of October, the famous this is the place. It's called Circuito Mágico del Agua in Lima. That's the place. It's like a park. It's a water park. Not like water slides park, though. It's like a park that's got a lot of water fountain things. Similar to Las Vegas now, how to have that water fountain stuff. There's a park here that we have that has that kind of stuff. So we're going to be there paying homage to the great Charlie Kirk. I'll be there. Tank doesn't believe I'll be there, but I will be there. And yes. So yeah. I think that's enough for conspiracy. You guys have any other conspiracy theories out there? Let me know. Do you have any conspiracy theories out there? Let me know, chat. Speak up. Speak up. It says the prophecy for the 7th seal was broken, and on the 23 starts the 7,000-year clock. I don't know. Hay comida gratis, and I don't know if there's going to be free food or not, but we'll be there. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if there's food there. Like, come on down, Dennis. We got Sachipapa out here. But yeah, I'm not sure about that prophecy. Let us know about the prophecy. I don't know. This for the 7th seal was broken on the 23rd. I don't know. Yes. So that is it for conspiracy theories. I apologize for showing that graphic video. I don't want to see that stuff, man. I don't want to remember Charlie like that. Let's take a look at some positive stuff. Yeah, let's take a look at some positive Charlie stuff. One second. Let's see. Can you guys hear this? Let me know if you guys can hear this. Wait. You guys should be able to hear that. All right, let's listen to that.
Between what's different between white people? This is so important.
I can't break down the helix strand.
Give me one thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this. Like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society. If you look at DNA independently in a science laboratory, they cannot distinguish between a black person or a white person if they look at just the DNA, because the only difference is the melanin. It has been disproven. Race is a social construct that I want to break out of. What's different between white people? This is so
I
important.
can't break down the helix strand, but
Give me one thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
That's an interesting comment. No, the people say that he's racist, but there's him talking about that. Let me see if I can find. My wife shares great stuff about Charlie. Let me see if I can find some of the stuff that she shares about him. I want some nice things. I don't want to do some negative things because there's a bunch of negative stuff out there. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for something positive. I'm looking for something positive. Because the next thing that I could show you guys is the fallout since his passing, since his assassination. Let's call it how it is. No, assassination. There's a sweet video that my wife had. Crap. And nope, I can't find it. Can't find it. Well, here's something that I agree with him about. Hold on. I agree with him on a lot of things. Let's take a look. Please let me know if you can hear it or not.
Creation of that content, I think. Thank you guys for a respectful conversation, even though we see things very differently. And if you're engaged in the creation of that content, I think God has a better plan for you. I know that might sound preachy and not what you want to hear, but maybe you'll have an encounter with God, and Jesus loves all of you, and he can transform your life. He transformed my life, and every day is a new day, and it's a hopeful, beautiful life ahead of you. And God loves every single one of us. We're all sinners, and Jesus died.
I mean, you've
for us.
definitely been the most respectful one that I've seen.
Well, thank you. That's very.
Met.
Very kind. And I can tell you, it's not me. If it was me, I'd be yelling and screaming. It's the Holy Spirit. It really is. I know it might sound silly. It might sound cliche, but Jesus has gone to work on my life. And so God bless you guys. Thank you for a great discussion.
Charlie, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for a respectful conversation, even though we see things very.
Yeah, great stuff. No, let me see if I can go back. There's another one.
Very, very upset that someone's life was taken because they have a different opinion. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this was a great communicator, a great advocate for the right, for Republican causes. And he had such a great way of communicating with the students that agreed or disagreed with him. And I just thought about it's a human being. A human life is gone. And he was a great father, a great husband. And I was thinking about his children. They will only be reading about him now, instead of him reading to them bedtime stories. I mean, it's just unbelievable of what is going on. So I was shocked when I saw this, as we all were.
Yeah, those are the Terminator's eloquent words. It's funny that he says communicator. Let's see what Charlie.
Or the aftermath of it was helpful.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah. But and I don't know. I think for this generation, I think that's their JFK moment. I mean, seriously. And I just, if that's where we've wound up, it cannot be where we stay.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's it's still I don't want to say it's still not, it still doesn't feel, it's too surreal to process it.
Yeah.
It's just the unfairness of it, because that dude he didn't demean people. He didn't ridicule people. He didn't belittle or embarrass or gotcha. He showed up, as prepared as you could have been, as passionate as you could have been, and just asked people to just have an open debate. Just, okay, here's what I believe and here's why, and let's hear your side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it turned into that is just that just can't be. We can't keep having days like that moving forward.
No.
Very true. Wise words from Charlie Sheen. It's interesting though. I also saw that Jamie Lee Curtis said something positive, but I can't find that video. But yeah, great stuff, man. Charlie should be remembered for all the great things he did, and not for that bad clip I showed earlier. But anyways, let's look at the last. Let's take a look at the wheel, the ominous wheel. Let's take out. I took it out already. Now we got Charlie Kirk Fallout. That's going to be interesting. CG drama. I don't know what we could talk about. And then the Coctagon. That happened. So let's see what the wheel says. Spin. CG drama. Do you guys have any CG drama? Anything CG drama-ish? Because the thing that I saw is like the worst thing that I've seen, or some recent bad stuff I've seen, like all the veto takes on this shit, yo. Fuck. Comedians should be allowed to make bad jokes. He's got like bad take after bad take after bad take on everything related to Charlie. I showed you guys last week some of the stuff that Vito was posting, celebrating and mocking the death of Charlie. And now he's here, white knighting, sticking up for Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel, his show got pulled. But yeah, so this guy's saying things. I don't know what else. What CG drama? I mean, you got the typical stuff. Let's see what else I can find. We got the whole Dart GIF versus Tom Tuttle versus Tom Tuttle versus Richard Ombre, something like that. Trying to find it. I think I should. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. I saw this from Dark Gift that I thought was interesting. He tagged everybody. All right, here it is. Dark Gift, he says, explain to me who the good guys are again, who I'm supposed to align with. Who am I supposed to align with? Who should I be rooting for? Because it all looks like the same garbage to me. He tags Tom Tuttle, Matt Barr, EVS, and Richard Ombre. This is supposed to be indie comics, and then he takes a look at these picks. Where Tom Tuttle says, by April 18th, 2026, I will fucking Richard Embree's wife. You may find her taste somewhat evolved after the event, Richard. One night with Tuttle and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. See if you can get her to firm up a bit before April, fat boy. Jeez. My conclusion from that is that Tom is going hard on Richard Embry. And Tom Tuttle says, quick question, Richard, does your wife like Chinese food? Man, this guy straight up with the straight up with the vegetable fucker stuff. Jeez. Womp womp, you did it with the bridge, so why wouldn't you say some shit now? It's who you are, a spiteful vegetable fucker. Oh man, with late and lazy books. Do you see me taking super chats after I said I wouldn't keep sweeping for the vegetable fucker? I apologize about referring to his wife as a vegetable. That's it. And I did because I'm better than him. True or not, I'm just assuming their sexual relationship would continue after she turns into a vegetables. Maybe he's not a vegetable. Fuck, jeez. Yeah, he says this shit for months, and then everybody cries my reply by calling him vegetable fuck. You're triggered and you're spiraling, grasping. Jeez. Yeah, yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff that Richard and Bree said, and then Dark Gift. No, Tom Toto responded. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff there, and also and yeah, so Dennis in the chat, he says Kirk was the anti-George Floyd, yet leftists treated Floyd as a saint. Yeah, they're bitching about Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled, but they were celebrating all the other stuff of against the right. So they got to deal with it. Ben says, dude, he'll never do any of the basic father and husband duties. No hugs, no bedtime stories, no kissing his wife, and people clapped and cheered. Hell yeah, that's infuriating. It's a good guy that died, and he didn't need to die. He didn't need to die. He didn't do anything to provoke his death. You having a different opinion should not provoke death. So that's super horrible how this is turning out. How that turned out for Charlie. Dave is commenting. He says, it's unfortunately the people needed this to happen to finally realize there is no reasoning with the people who simply want them gone. I think he said it's unfortunate that people needed this to happen. Maybe now there will be done what needs to be done. Yeah. Just what we need. More CG drama. Yo, it's going to always be there, Dave. It's going to always be there. Talking about it, I don't think is a bad thing. And then it says, of course, what? Ioto would White Knight for Kimmel? El Simio no mata Simio no mata. That's true. That's true, man. What is that? Ioto? Tom versus Embry, Richard Ombre versus El Ninja. What's that? Jeez. I didn't see that. That's fucked up. Calling someone's wife a vegetable. Yeah. And what is it? EVS's wife has got Parkinson's. I think it is Andrea. It's got Parkinson's. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's going on. So that's going on in the CG drama. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. Low that you think CG could be the good guys. Turtle, yeah, geez. All kinds of stuff here now. All kinds of stuff to read. Dark Gift. Yeah, Dark Gift. All right, good. Is there any other drama that you like to talk about? Is there anything in the chat that you said? Vito, Ito. Oh yeah. Yeah, Vito, yeah, he's horrible takes, man. Horrible takes. And all right, so we got two topics. I'll take that out. CG drama. Got two topics. And I'm pretty sure you probably can understand by now that these are the two topics I want to talk about. All right, so we got Fallout and then the Coctagon. My opinion on the Coctagon. So Friday, this past Friday was the first episode of Coctagon. I would like to show a picture, but I think, oh yeah, speaking of which, Michael Bancroft is suspended. That sucks. Take a look at that. Let's see if I can find him. Maybe he's not suspended anymore. Oh. Can't even find him in the search. Shoot. Yeesh. Let me look for him in the. They obliterated his account. What the hell? They nuked his account. I can't even find him. Shit. Oh man, I can't even find his name. Wait, I'm looking at this right. Shit. Holy crap. But yeah, I guess we had to spread the word on jeez. Spread the word that Michael Bancroft's channel is wiped away for the time being. I guess. Trying to look for his account. All right, this should be it. Yeah, the account is still suspended. Crap, I'm trying to find an image so I can like use the image and refer to the image. But yeah, over the Friday there was a Coctagon contest thing where like it's like I don't know, like jeez, I can't find this. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I guess I could share this. His account is suspended. So yeah, just my opinion about the Coctagon. I don't like the show, and that's it. No, I think Michael means well, but I think my honest opinion is that you have judges. I think it was Eric Nilotowski, Camel Moon, and Dean James Dean James. And so what's the idea? Like I go out there, do the pitch, and the people in the chat vote in favor of me if my pitch is good. The people on the panel, the judges, they're going to vote for me if my stuff is good. And I don't know if they realize this or if any of the contestants realize this. And they mentioned it in the show because I saw the show from beginning to end. And congratulations to Paul. He did an excellent job. He got all the way to the finals. He lost out to Gemini Crusader. Also, shout out to Gemini David and to Marinus. They won the first Coctagon. I don't know what they get as a reward for that and for winning. Do they get backers? No. Michael offered to launch their campaigns, but he would do that normally, right? So I don't know what the prize is for that. But I mean, we know that it's in the beginning phases of the show. I'm pretty sure there's cakes to work out. But the essence of it being a show where someone cops on, shares their stuff, and then people vote on it, it's not going to work because at the end of the day, it's going to be who I like as a creator or who I like as the art or who I like. There's going to be a personal bias there always. And if there's a personal bias there, there's no way to objectively define who is the winner and who is the loser. There's no way. Because at the end of the day, if you got two amazing looking projects, who's going to win? The one you like. If you have two horrible projects, who's going to win? The one you hate the most, or the one you like the least, or whatever. But there's always going to be a bit of bias there, and you can't escape that. It's the same thing that happened to it's the same thing all over again. What happened to the chat awards? No, who do we nominate? You gave the parameters. Yeah, but I don't like this guy. Let's change the parameters. No, they had a thing where like people could be considered only if they fulfilled their book within 2 years. Then they changed it to 2.5 years, and so this is arbitrary stuff there. And so you're never going to know who is actually better than the other. No, because even the chat in Michael Bancroft's show, even the chat is biased towards one one creator and not another. No, even the panel, they're going to be biased versus to one creator and not another. No, so that bias is always going to be there, and people are going to end up picking who they like, and it's going to be just like, who can get on my good side if that's the case. No, so it's not an objective reality of this is the best comic to promote. This is where you should put your money. That's not what the show does for the creator. No, so I think a good benefit from the show is that you get to go on there and promote your show under these conditions. No, like you got 3 minutes to pitch your comic. Go. Something like that. No, so where creators can sharpen their skills for promoting, that could be a benefit. No, but to say that I'm going to go on the show because I'm going to win and because my comic is better or my pitch is better or something like that, there's no objective way to identify that. No, so I think that's where the major flaw is with Coctagon. And I think he's back now. What happened? Did I leave? He was under Lucent. Boo. What? You don't agree with my opinion? Letting people try out pitching. It was very long. The panel judged not really the chat. I didn't make it to the finals. Yeah, I saw it's just pitching yourself and your project. Yeah. Too much emotional bias. Yes. Yeah. There's one segment of the show that completely gave it away because there was a part where Dean gives his opinion about using trailers, and the chat was also giving their opinion on using trailers, and some creators use trailers and not knowing that it would either help them or hinder their performance. They didn't know that, so they went in there and they thought what I'm going to use was best. And then Dean said that he pointed that out. He said that there's if you show a trailer, it's going to go against you. He also said that you should be able to talk about your comics for 3 minutes straight. If there's an or a that's automatically going to take points away from you. Now he makes this point. He says this when they're in the semifinal. No, so I think that saying that after that first round of performance where no one knows what to do, they're just going out there giving their best, and who knows what their best could be. You had Frost on there that was doing Jared July. You had Julius on there doing his what's it called, his Lucha Libre mask on. No, so they did these things not knowing if that was going to benefit them or not. No, so there's no parameter. There's no parameter to say this is the criteria that we're going to work on. If you do this, if you do this and that, you get an extra point. If this or that happens to you, you're going to get points deducted. There's nothing like that. No, so each contestant went on the show doing what they thought they could would help them out best, and in some cases it did, and some cases it didn't. No, so and so yeah, I mean that part itself in the judging aspect is not beneficial to anyone, because you're gonna judge someone, judge someone based on their performance, and then the person being judged doesn't know what they did wrong. Oh, but you should have did this, but you didn't tell me. No, I didn't know. No, so hopefully they can also fix that if that's the case. If they can fix that. If they can set up clear criteria, like this is what we expect from each creator. This is what we believe a great creator should be able to do in 3 minutes. Like if you establish a criteria, yes, because then you establish the points, and then the creator is going to follow those points and then put on their best show according to those parameters that were set before the show starts. So, and then the people can vote based on those parameters, and not necessarily based on what they believe is great. Because some people might like the costume that Frost used. Some people might say, "Hey, no, you're resorting to conflict marketing, and you shouldn't sell your book with conflict marketing." Because some people like to make that argument. So you have to define everything clearly before you do your show. So that's the one thing that I didn't like about the show. Now, I applaud his intention. I applaud the intention of trying to do something different, but I just think that execution. I just think that format of having judges and then the judges tell you who's good or bad, or the chat not necessarily always is the best, because it's popularity in many cases. No, for the chat it could be popularity, and for the judges, there's a bias there. So yeah. Oh yeah, I don't like that. Jared July, is that Eric July's? Did you not see that? Let's see if I can pull this out. Pull this out. Let's take a look. I thought it was great. I thought and shout out to all of the contestants, the brave people that went on the show, and they didn't know what to expect, and we don't know how often that Coctagon thing is gonna go, but yeah, no, so cheers to them. So here's I'm gonna EFAP some of the. All right, so this is the show.
Good to go. What do we got here?
All right, so everybody, my comic is called Follow Man. I don't have a fancy trailer like everybody else.
That's right. I went to the School of Business and I learned how to move differently, y'all.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about my comic book. My comic book. When is Shadowpunk even launching? October? That is years away. What do you want in your hands?
Let me
now?
know if you can
want
hear
a
it.
comic. You have no idea when you're going to get Shadowpunk, but my comic, boom, it's done. This is how I'm going to win.
Done.
Morningstar Chronicles #1. Comic's already done. This is
I'll
not
be
a
right back.
crowdfunder. This is a pre-order campaign. Yes, it is on Fund My Comic. Okay, but you're going there to buy my comic. MC1, it's already finished. I'm holding it. It's already real. You don't have to wait for some professional to finish scribbling detail onto some page for like 6 months or whatever, because my comic is hot and ready to go as soon as the pre-order campaign closes. How much? Let's see. What is it? Is it $35? No, it's $10. That's right, $10, and you get a comic book that's already ready. And that's not all. We're throwing in this sweet-ass bookmark for every physical purchase for free. Normally, other indie comic creators would charge hundreds of dollars for cardstock with minimal detail on it. But here at Frost Comicsverse, we throw it in for free. Why? Because it's what's best for business. Now, this comic is written by me. I'm a literary genius, but it's drawn by Marcus Rosado. And you might be asking yourself, did he use 3D assets? Did he trace a toy gun? You know how you can find that out? By buying this damn comic. I ain't telling y'all shit on this stream unless you give me some money. You can find.
That's all I had. It was all.
We're 100 pages, and I'm gonna.
With the second.
Much, but overall, I think I'd vote Paul in his book.
I definitely not.
Christie's book, it has, although, with the second.
To show off what you got here. So chat here.
Flats, which, that's pretty polished. And it is.
Keep in the background mind. I don't love parody stuff, and I like his concept, so I kind of lean towards his book. But yeah, but I see what Camel's saying. Definitely, the art kind of needs to be taken up a notch. But overall, I think I'd vote Paul in his book.
I definitely, now that you pointed out, Camel, I definitely do see, that local color issue that is pretty common in a lot. Actually, I said it's in common in a lot of mainstream comics too. And it's just, for me, I love it when people like really take the colors to the next level. And it's not saying that the colors are bad. It's just I wish they had
His first pitch was so strong, and odd. You had to start again. Fixes that. I'll
much. But overall, I think I'd vote Paul in his book.
I definitely, and it's not saying that the color
fixes that. I'll
and it's not saying that the color.
All right, here's the part that I'm talking about. Listen to Dean's argument here.
Colors are bad. It's just I wish they had like the sky doesn't need to be blue. The buildings don't need to be gray. You can wash in. Did I make the wrong? Oh, damn it! Sorry. Ignore that poll. Ignore that poll. I wrote the wrong thing in there. I'm an idiot.
Well, while Bancroft fixes that, I'll
listen to this.
Thoughts. Paul had my favorite pitch in the first round out of the entire show so far.
Yeah.
But I feel like the second one wasn't nearly as strong. Yeah, there was a lot of umming and ahhing, and I'm sure this is just because it's the first show. People weren't really prepared for two rounds, the way that
Yeah,
that they were
totally.
prepared for
I
the
mean, we're
first
just
one.
figuring it out.
But yeah, you know, like when me and Mo Biggs used to do hype school, if you ummed and ahed, you had to start again. Like that was it. Because as soon as you start, even if it's just a slight pause, like my eyes glass over and I've just lost interest. I have the attention span of a 5-year-old. So his pitch, like I still vote for Paul this round because his first pitch was so strong. But this second round, the rest of the guys, if they're listening right now, you know, like keep that same energy from the first round because it's you know, you're not going to be able to get all the way to the end if you just kind
It
of
is a
fall
lot.
apart.
It is a. I've asked a lot, like, and I didn't really even realize that. But you're right. Like, they're all kind of, you know, getting ready for that first round.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can totally understand, and it's a lot. You know, I struggle, you know, coming up with that much to talk about on the campaign.
Is my mom?
Yeah, so that's what I was referring to. Like here, Dean, he says very clearly that if you're erring and eyeing during your pitch, it's going to affect your pitch. It's going to affect your overall interest in this judge's opinion. No, and it's going to affect this judge's overall interest in what he has to say or think about your comic. So, does Paul know that before going to the show? No. Does anybody on the chat, Kitty, anybody in the panel know that before going into the show? No, they don't know that. No, so right now they're like mid competition, and one of the judges just came out with a criteria that they should be wary of. No, so how do you expect them to know that? And this kind of thing is going to always be a problem, no, with unless you identify clearly what those parameters are. No, like for example, all contestants must be prepared for doing 1, 2, or 3 rounds of 1, 2, or 3 rounds of pitching. In that time, the contestants should minimize their ers and ahs. The less ers and ahs you do, the better your outcome. No, say something like that. No, so then the creator can come out, you know, understanding. Okay, I'm going to work on this. No ers, no ahs. Go straight out there. This is my comic. Welcome everyone. Fall of Man, issue number 1, or whatever the comic may be, and do their pitch that way. So that was something that I found really interesting and wasn't too happy about. And I mean, and that kind of thing is going to always be there because at the end of the day, what you're doing is just picking your favorite. You know, that's what people are going to. This was picking your favorite, no, picking the one that you like the most because there's no objective way to identify who's better than the other. Base says, I almost feel like the voting should be set up like whose line is it anyways. Maybe let people vote, award points, but mostly try to keep things fun, fun and light, and provide notes here and there. That would probably be the best thing to do. No, just keep it as a humorous show. Let's get 3 contestants out here. Let's just have a good time, or something like that. No. But setting it up like this to where it's like a competition and then the winner is the guy on top, and then what do they get? You know, you don't even know what they get. So unless the chat wants to commit to backing that creator and then getting at least 5 backers. No, so you can say, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get at least 5 backers if I win. No, 5 backers for the first prize, something like that. No, but I mean, you'd have to require the chat to commit to that, and I don't know how viable that could be, you know. So Ben says, I think he did okay with saying that it's kind of his opinion. Yeah, it is his opinion, but how can you be sure that his opinion is not going to influence this decision on whether or not he gets the vote or not? How do you know that? There's no knowing that. And so you as a contestant, if you're on a show and then you hear this opinion from a judge, is that not going to affect your performance as a contestant? No. So I think if they want to share that kind of information, they should do it beforehand or after the show's done. No, but not mid competition. I mean, because he even says, "No, I hope the rest of the guys are listening." But you keep that energy going for the rest of the show. You know, they weren't. I don't know if they were aware of that from the get go. So, it says a lot of game show type stuff does this. A judge might not like a style of cooking, but can admit if it's a good version of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone though, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, excellent. So that is my opinion on the Coctagon. And then the last thing, really quickly, because I have to wrap the show up. It's getting really late, well over an hour. Not my intention. Very sorry. Is the Charlie Kirk Fallout? Bam. We're going to close the show with that. This show has been sponsored by, because I want to bring out my sponsor. this show has been sponsored by the tears of Mr. Of one what's this guy's name? Jimmy Kimmel and his fuck ass. Yeah, he's been crying because the show got canceled. This was part of the fallout. It makes me really think, like, did Charlie sacrifice himself so we could get all this this wave of justice in society? Like, is that what happened, man? Did he take himself out? I'm not saying he did, but just like, is that so? Like, did he sacrifice himself so that we could get this wave of stuff happening? It's really crazy, you know. So yeah, so just I wanted to share a few things because reports are that this guy is livid. He's super angry and pissed that his show got canceled, and oh my god, he's crying and all kinds of things. And I don't know if he remembers when he was advocating for the cancellation of others. So let's take a look at that. Let me know if you guys can hear this in the chat.
On the subject of terrible things posted online, the biggest story of the day today was Roseanne. Roseanne, you're not going to believe this, but she tweeted something outrageous. I know. Yeah, right. The president did it too. It's crazy. Anyway, ABC decided to cancel their highest rated show, Roseanne, following a tweet in which Roseanne compared an African-American woman, a former advisor to President Obama, to an ape, which did not sit well with ABC management or anyone with a brain, really. So they announced that this first season of the show is also its last, which is a huge blow to business. I mean, we don't have much on this network. We're hoping the NBA Finals goes 11 games this year. We're still airing America's Funniest Home Videos, okay? Roseanne was a very bigly hit for ABC, and we needed it. But I say, why just listen, hear me out. Just because Roseanne is gone doesn't mean the whole show has to go. The show must go on. That's what we say in show business. And with that said, I have an idea that I think makes this work for everyone.
America's favorite working class family is back. With all the cast members you love.
Hey, Dad. Mr. Connor, hi. How are you doing?
Coming to ABC this fall.
Yeah, that job, turns out it fell through.
Dan.
Oh, come on.
Right? I mean, come on. See, I'm just saying things.
What an idiot. And that's not all. He goes back. He also says some crap about what is this? He says some crap about Tucker Carlson. Let's take a look at what he says here. Oh wait, this isn't it. It's the wrong one. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Please have patience. I'm an old man. All right,
Fox News has severed bow ties with Tucker Carlson. After all these years, they are parting ways, which means he was fired. I mean, that's really what parting ways means. Tucker couldn't be reached for comment. He's already on a plane to Moscow to meet with his manager. But what a shock. I mean, what an absolutely delightful shock this is. Now Tucker can spend more time at home tanning his testicles and touching himself to that sexy green M&M. Sadly, he's probably not done poisoning old people's brains. The question now is, where will he do it next? Will he go to OAN? Will he go to Newsmax? Will he crawl back up Satan's fiery beehole from whence he came? We don't know. One of the most despicable mother Tuckers ever to appear on American television. Fox News has severed bow ties with Tucker Carlson. After all these years, they are parting ways.
So he's celebrating that, but we get the last laugh. Last laugh is always the best laugh. So let's take a look. This is the last thing I want to show you. Then I'm going to wrap up the show. I think I've enjoyed it. Have you guys enjoyed the show? I think it's been pretty good. Got into a lot of different topics. But here's the last message that we see from Jimmy Kimmel as he bids farewell. Check it out. Wait, is this it? No, this is not it. Fuck. I'm a horrible TV show host guy thing. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Oh yeah, Ben, you be safe, man. Have a great one. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Your comments, everything was great.
Well, apparently Disney has pulled my show off air indefinitely, probably because I'm a human garbage woke piece of shit that deserves it. Oh, and also I should go fuck myself. Democrats are a bunch of losers, and most of them, if not all of them, are retarded. Oh, and Trump will run and win again in 2028, and there is nothing we can do about it. So anyway, fuck me and all the libtards. Thank you. Well, apparently Disney has pulled my show off air indefinitely, probably because I'm a human garbage woke piece of shit that deserves it. Oh, and also I should go fuck myself. Democrats are a bunch of losers, and most of them, if not all of them, are retarded. Oh, and Trump will run and win again in 2028, and there is nothing we can do about it. So anyway, fuck me and all the libtards. Thank you. Well, apparently Disney.
Sorry. So yeah, that was the last. That's a nice message. That's a nice message to go out on. So yeah. Thank you very much, Ben, for stopping by, and thank you to everybody in the chat for stopping by. That has been the wheel, the ominous wheel. I'll come back next week with the ominous wheel. Just to let you guys know what's going on for next week. I think I have another show aside from my normal Thursday show. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna have Jared July on on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna have a show, and then Thursday I'll have a show. I should have updates to you guys on when fulfillment starts, either Wednesday or Thursday, but I'll get into it on Thursday. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday to promote Morning Star Chronicles with the Frost Comics. I'm gonna promote his book here on Wednesday. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys again next week. Don't forget to vote for me, please. Vote for me at the Warlock thing. Try to do that today if you can. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it. Jared July gonna go, but it's gonna be great. We're gonna see it tomorrow, Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna see it. Thank you very much, guys. And with that, I'm going to leave. And crap, I have no video to show you guys. I'm not showing you that ominous trailer anymore. What can I leave you guys? I need a video. Yeah. So I'll just leave you guys with an outro. You guys have a great one. Take care. Goodbye.